Tightrope Wonders, Discovering the Secret to Walking in the Air. Emily and Max were attending their first ever circus show. Excitement filled the air as they watched acrobats soaring through the sky and clowns making funny faces. The highlight of the show, however, was about to begin. A man walked confidently towards a thin tightrope that was suspended high above the ground. Amazed at the sight, Emily turned to Max and asked,
"How is he able to walk on that soft and thin tightrope without falling?" "I'm not sure," Max replied, scratching his head. Just as they were pondering over the question, a jolly-looking squirrel named Sammy scurried by. Overhearing their conversation, curiosity getting the better of him, Sammy joined in the discussion.
"Well, my dear friends,"
said Sammy,
"the flexibility of the tightrope is the secret behind balancing act."
"Flexibility? But how does that help?"
Max asked, intrigued by Sammy's statement. The squirrel hopped onto a nearby branch and explained,
"You see, when the tightrope is soft and thin, it sags a little in the middle when someone walks on it. This sag creates a stable curve for the walker to follow, making it easier to maintain balance."
Emily nodded, her eyes widening with understanding. Just then, a wise old owl named Oliver flew down gracefully, intrigued by the conversation.
"It's not just the flexibility of the tightrope that matters,"
Oliver hooted wisely.
"Walking on a tightrope requires constant adjustments for equilibrium."
Emily turned towards the owl, her eyes full of curiosity.
"What kind of adjustments?"
she asked. Oliver perched on a nearby branch and replied,
"To maintain balance, a person must make small adjustments in their body posture, weight distribution, and even the movements of their limbs. These adaptations help in counterbalancing any shifts in their center of gravity."
"Wow,"
Max explained, impressed by the owl's wisdom. Emily then looked up at Oliver, contemplating their newfound knowledge.
"But how do we even know which adjustments to make?"
she asked with a puzzled expression. The wise owl nodded knowingly and replied,
"It's a combination of the body's natural feedback system and practice. With time and experience, walkers learn to trust their bodies and make the necessary adjustments without even thinking about them."
As the circus show continued, Sammy, Emily, Max, and Oliver watched in awe as the tightrope walkers performed stunning maneuvers high above. They marveled at the perfect balance and skill displayed by the performers. It was truly a sight to behold, showing us the wonders of physics and the human body. With a grin, Oliver hooted,
"And did you know that walking on a tightrope is not only impressive, but also great for improving focus and coordination? So, who knows? Maybe one day, you might find yourselves walking on a tightrope too."
And with that, they all giggled, leaving behind a sense of wonder and endless possibilities.